Good morning from Phillip Island. Just a few more moments and we'll be live with the third free practice session. Only the top 10 riders in the combined standings will go directly into Q2. With the rest of the field competing
welcome everyone. It is the title decider.
The weather conditions
This is the match,
excellent.
first
The
match
sky
point
is clear,
actually
and it
for Jake
promises
Brown
to be
here
a
today.
beautiful day.
And he does not need to lose more than 11 points is the maximum in order for him to secure his title here in Australia. So remember, we might be dead. We might be dead. have to go out and start get a 28 at least. Main focus at the moment. And the rack attackers were just coming out of the pits. There's our teammate of Alex Marquez. Give you a reference. At the moment, we need to win. What we need to do, just win the Moto this race, or at least outscore them, or at least not be behind by 2 positions, at least. That's the bare minimum. When they're in the lead, I need to finish second. There was also right behind. I'll get back to that. The southern loop, turn 2, and attacking down the exit, left side of the loop, 3 times quick already. Get hooked up on the exit. Alright, we're gonna have a little bit of practice. There's 2 Hondas at the moment, so it's 24th and 25th respectively. There's Vinales. Dropping down the hill. Across the line we go to 29.4, that is it. I do not want to take part in
this. Is also the end of the 3rd free practice. Let's take a look at the combined standings of the first 3 free practice sessions. We'll remind you that the top 10 riders go into
We've only given for 22nd in the combined standing, so that is not good. As for all cheer contenders, me and Miller is the only one that's out there, so Darko, Banyaya, 63.
Good morning from Phillip Island. The first qualifying session will start in a few minutes and we'll see all those riders who didn't make it to Q2 with their free practice times. There are big clouds over the circuit, but the weather forecast rules out the possibility of rain. However, the riders will have to deal with a lower than expected asphalt temperature.
Q2 is gonna be upon us. I shall see. I could get myself towards the Q2, so
there's movement in the pits.
We need to get in order to get ourselves into the second qualifying session. Miller is what we specify to do, Miller. Going to be out, possibly, maybe out of change the number. We could possibly, but anything possible in this race, especially when they have the reference like Alex Marquez in front of me. And by the way, he's having an underwhelming season, 24 points out of my 180 on the chance to play, and 195 on the chance to play. Breaking my team like that. Oh good. I'm getting a little bit racy with my teammate, with Alex Marquez. That is a good picture. Two young Honda riders. Not the light team championship, is still in it for both Honda and Honda in general. For the constructors as well as for the constructors for Honda. But I'm not gonna lie to you. Look at that. Compared to Alex Marquez. See how this is. Different shapes. Compared to we'll make a mistake there. for Mark Kevin, the rest of these guys are all for the best downhill. Leaky High. There we go, wide line. What the hell is Jack like? 28.5. Okay, I'm gonna end the session.
That concludes the first official MotoGP
Ooh,
qualifying practice. You can see the two riders who took the last two places available for Q2 on your screen.
My places lost. Well, we made it by 10th. 27, 28. Wow. That must have been a good lap.
We're back live from the circuit for the second qualifying session of the MotoGP class. It's hard to say who will take pole position. From what we saw in free practice, Fabio Quartararo seems to have the edge.
Yeah, Quartararo could possibly try to set himself into a position where it could be crucial for the championship hopes. It could be crucial to
the rider
championship
makes
hopes
his
for
way
Fabio
confidently to the
Quartararo.
bike.
Quartararo really needs a good result and needs to outscore the championship leader by at least 8 points in order for him to get a sniff, a title decider in Valencia. What will Zarco do? What will Miller do from 13th on the grid? Here in his home race as well, Jack Miller has had a disappointing weekend so far in one of the most crucial weekends of the season. Well, we shall see indeed. So at the moment, oh, okay, that is. One up. Brian's gotta go to the crowd, gotta go to the other long line company. Still out the front and everything else. That's a good reference here. So Brown's obviously gonna wait someone. He wants a good reference and he is choosy, so Brad might just want Fabio Quartararo here. There's me. There's no other reference like me. Ducati comes in, so gets in and he's Binder, so he might just go with Brad Binder. We're just gonna wait for someone else. Quartararo was already up in the first section with Jake Brown's not even started his lap yet. He plays behind Martin. He was just waiting for a good reference. He found one. It is in the hands of Racing Fabio. Gonna go through the country box right now, and Quartararo. That second section again, so it's a 20 for Quartararo, someone's down his crowd. Well, Brown wants to start in a good position, at least just a place. He likes to be behind a place for Quartararo, so Fabio Quartararo knows that he has to be careful what's about to come behind him, because Brown has got some tricks up his sleeve, so Jake Brown has a little bit on solo the rear. see what the happen. What is going on? Turning in the bike. Wait, what was going on? Why is the understeer so bad? I don't understand. Do we got full beans? AORR. Still a bit in danger. Brown is attacking Banyai, putting 29.5. Final AORR 29.2, and Brown's up in the second sector by a tenth of a second. Brown's just going to try and attack here. He definitely wants to attack. He's like a shark. He really wants to attack. He's half a second up. And he just got past the latest spotter, and the latest spotter is like, yeah, I'm going to get you one back. Brown, he knows Brown's quicker. Brown behind, but he's so quick here. Through the final corner, that Honda straight line speed is quite decent because the William Harbour across the line we go. It is a 26 for Jake Brown in his illustrious Honda. So Brown and Zarco is up to second. So all championship contenders except for Miller, who was out of Q2 of course, is in that front row. 26.66. That is not a bad time at all. But you gotta wonder how. Okay, I'm gonna end the session.
The
so,
second MotoGP
we're on
qualifying
pole.
session ends here. The
Wow.
results you see on the screen correspond
So,
to riders' starting order on the grid
Bagnaia
tomorrow.
are 11th, AORR, the two Frenchmen at 8th, 7th and 8th, so they're going to be in deep danger, but Oliveira on the front row, Vinales as well, Binder as well, Mir, Marquez, Zarco 7th, AORR, Bagnaia against having a bad run of race here today, because it's AORR, so it's Bagnaia.
Good morning from Gavin Emmett here to all you MotoGP fans listening in. We are live from the Phillip Island circuit for the Australian round of MotoGP. Just a few more moments and we'll switch to the starting straight for the MotoGP class race.
So, it is the title decider. It is one of two title deciders, potentially, but it is the first match point of Honda. We might have another world champion from Honda, and is following the footsteps of legend and the legendary factory Honda rider Marc Marquez in Jake Brown of ISCA Honda. Lucio Cecchinello could possibly have a world championship rider, and he could have a possible chance as well for the team championship, as the team championship has not been wrapped up yet. But now we are looking for a riders world champion as well. 36 points separate the top 4 riders in the world championship. It is a game of chess this entire season, and now Jake Brown could possibly call checkmate of this game.
After a long weekend, the race is finally about to start. We're on the starting grid, where the engineers are completing their checks before the off. Overcast skies and low temperatures have prompted teams to look for more aggressive setups. Many opted for a soft front tyre for greater confidence and a medium rear tyre to maintain high pace and traction.
You see Maverick Vinales on that front row. Indeed, not in the championship chase, but his first front row. Just is another one of 2 front rows of the season. Of course, announced and he was there. Marc Marquez, the legend, the king of this track and the rest, or some tracks on the MotoGP calendar. But this is the man, this is the actual king, the current king of the MotoGP World Championship, Jake Brown. Alongside him, team bosses, team members. He's on pole position and he looks to secure the MotoGP World Championship. Here are your starting grid here. Jake Brown opts for the hard front medium rear. Quartararo and Zarco all for soft front medium rear, as well as Jack Miller. Those are the guys we need to look here for today. Championship contenders, of course. As an LCR Honda starts in the front, while another LCR Honda starts at the back.
The riders have completed their warm-up lap and lined up on the starting grid. In a matter of seconds, the lights will go out and the Phillip Island Grand Prix will begin.
Here we go then. Round 14. Can Brown seal it here in the island down under, and we're underway for the Australian Grand Prix here in Phillip Island. A great start from the Honda of Jake Brown, and towards turn 1 he leads. Vinales up to second, Mir is up to third, Oliveira's lost a couple of places there, but towards turn 1 Brown leads, but he's on the curbs, he almost loses the rear. Jake Brown almost loses the rear, now he almost loses the lead to Maverick Vinales, who they are slowing down. That, why are they slowing down lap 1? That's the thing. Alright, so I'm gonna slow down with him, As now they're trying to find grip here, and Vinales goes up from to the lead here in Australia. Is now towards turn 4. Brown goes to the grass, goes to the long lap penalty loop, and he rejoins unsafely there, almost unsafely. Good thing there was a gap there for Jake Brown to pass, and he's up. Oh my goodness. So it's Vinales who leads from Mir. We have to look an eye as Rins almost goes down, and Rins is on that inside line side by side with Alicia Spargra. But into towards Lukey Heights corner turn 9. Brown's trying to go past Fabio Quartararo now towards 10. Brown trying it out on the inside of both Oliveira and Quartararo. Now tries to switch it back on the inside. Jake Brown and both of them are slowing down. Oliveira now down to 5th from 2nd, but at the moment your pole sitter Brown is down to 4th with Maverick Vinales, who started 3rd on the grid, up into the lead here. Mir in 2nd, Binder in 3rd. Both of them started on the 2nd row of the grid. Now the real question is, what can Brown do now? Again, is he just gonna play safe? And Brown goes down! Come on! Alright, this is the first flashback of actual day before we... Jake Brown now right behind Brad Binder. Now trying to strike behind Binder here. Okay, that is a terrible sentence. But anyway, here he comes. Brown is going to try strike towards the hairpin. Jake Brown takes 3rd and possibly 2nd. He was looking up the inside of the Spanish rider of Mir, but somewhat he does not want to strike on the Spanish rider. 2020 World Champion, of course, is Brown is looking on the inside. Jake Brown is going to try to get the run on Mir, but still nothing. Now towards Lukey Heights. Brown is just so good at this. Turn into it. Does Brown strike on the outside? Yes, he does. He's going to push Mir wide. He goes to the outside. He just goes a little wide. Tries to avoid. Mir and Vinales is holding a little pack up here. Oliveira as well holding up Quartararo behind him, who's in 6th place. Brown, of course, trying to take that slingshot over a wide line. And you're going to see the evidence of the slingshot. Yamaha, Suzuki, Honda, sorry, Aprilia, Suzuki, Honda, no Ducati in the top 5. It's a non-Ducati top 5 so far. Brown goes deep on the brakes. Vinales and Mir's gonna try to go past, and they do. Brown trying to strike on the inside. Now he finds a little open door. Mir knows it's coming. Mir is now down to third place as Brown striked on the inside. Jake Brown's just so strong. Oh, whoa, okay. No Ducati in the first 5 positions. Brown goes a little too deep there on the brakes. What is that? I felt the vibration. Actually, Zarco. Okay, so at the moment, the top 6 is composed of Aprilia. Oh, and Brown and Mir made contact with Suzuki and that Honda there, but at the moment it's just an Aprilia. Honda as Brown gets past Mir. Mir and the Suzuki in third place. Then it's Binder in a KTM. 5th is the KTM of Oliveira, and then 6th is Quartararo in the Yamaha. So it means that no Ducati to the top 6 as Brown now trying to close up. They make contact. Both Vinales and Brown. Vinales is just an ace on the circuit. And Brown knows that, and he cannot make a single move, and he knows he just doesn't need to be aggressive. Well, he knows that he has better speed at the same time. Brown now again trying to take that wide line, and he gets the slingshot once again. Brown with the slipstream. Here he comes, Jake Brown up the inside he goes. Brown, does he get space? No. Vinales still clears him. Wow, how do I lose the front? Brown now trying to strike again. This time on Vinales again. Vinales knows it was coming. And Vinales making contact! And Vinales and Brown are both down! Wow, alright, so that is a flashback, I think. Right, so no more flashbacks anymore. This time, okay, yeah, chill. Oh, Mir's now trying to close in. Here comes Brown now again, closing in on Vinales. Lifting and coasting. Here comes Mir on the inside. The top 4 are gapping Oliveira in 5th place, and Oliveira is struggling here from the front row. Because Oliveira does not have the package underneath them compared to his teammate Brad Binder, who's fighting for a podium at the moment. And now Brown trying to strike again. Brown knows he doesn't need to be that aggressive. Not aggressive, but he knows that he has to pull away as Brown up the inside he goes. He gets it up and running, and Brown gets ahead. Now the real question is, can Brown pull away of Vinales? Can he just steer clear of Vinales? Vinales is on the inside. Brown gets the exit compared to Vinales, and Brown's actually so strong on the exits here. He's just pulling away in the straights. Brown towards turn. Wow. Alright. Okay, no more flashbacks this time around. So Brown now just trying to strike on the inside now. He's about a couple of tenths here, and he's playing that defensive game as Brown is a little offline. Here comes Vinales, here comes Mir. Vinales getting moved here by Mir. Mir has not had a victory since the European Grand Prix in 2020. And Mir takes the lead. Now here comes Brown, he's going to try and get a 2 for 1. Mir does see it. He tried to close the line. Then he felt Brown on that inside. Brown just continues to fight it, even though he's 5 or 6 positions ahead of his championship rivals. Now Brown knows he just doesn't need to be aggressive. He knows that. But Brown also has speed on the track, and he knows he can win this. He has that 50-50 mindset. Whether are you gonna be aggressive? Are you gonna be aggressive? So whether you're just gonna conserve for that World Championship so you can secure it, or you have enough speed, you can be aggressive, you can try to be aggressive, or you can force to be aggressive because you have that much speed compared to the competition behind you. Well, Brown's pulling away at 5/10. It's only been lap 5 of 14. We're pulling away a gap to Mir, Vinales and Binder. You've not seen a dominant Jake Brown win since Assen. And right now, he's pulling an Assen right now. What the? Pointing 30.0 for Brown in that last lap. A couple of times slower. Brown trying out attacking that corner. That's strong. He's 4/10 up compared to the rest of these guys. He uses that half front, then he's dead, but that half front medium rate. From pole position, he went down to 7th after that crucial mistake. Oh, Brown on the inside, he stands up and he's wide. Brown down! Come on. I said no flashbacks, so why are you using flashbacks? Because literally every time I try the same line. Brown went too deep there. That's the first track on form for Brown. 10-10, this is always a big problem. Brown goes across the line. It is a 29.7, 29.8 I mean, but he's slower than his competition. Vinales trying to turn up the pace. He knows he has pace as well. Brown's facing a massive dilemma here. He might have just used that hard front a little bit too much. Because Brown is just not used to these kinds of tracks, so it's so time consuming, so far consuming on that front tyre. You have to wonder whether Jake Brown's just using that hard front tyre a little bit too much. That's why you put on the hard front instead of the soft front, because the soft front just consumes so much. It's softer compound, it's so quick, and it also just goes quick in terms of losing your tyre wear. Brown knows it. He knows the strategy. He knows the strategy of his friends, his folks. He knows Rossi's strategy. And he has to use harder compounds in order for you to attack more compared to the softs. But I feel like, whoa! But I feel like Brown's just going to use these tyres a little bit too much. He's using these tyres a little bit too much, and that is the sole reason why he's not pulling away that much at the moment. Well, certainly, and I mean, your competition is about 7 or 8 seconds behind, 6 to 5 seconds behind. As Brown puts in up 29.2, 7/10 quicker, and he's 7/10 ahead of his competition. And you gotta think, you gotta wonder. We haven't seen this kind of Brown before, Jake Brown I mean. We haven't seen this kind of performance from him where he just dominates a race. Since Assen, Vineyard crashed. But still, like this dominant, where he leads just so many laps by himself as he goes wide there through the corner, and now that opens Mir's gap again. But in all seriousness though, Jake Brown has just been an amazing rider all season. Yes, I know flashbacks, but Brown exactly knows why. And wow. Joe and me, after Brown goes wide, it jinxed himself. And I mean, not gonna lie here, Brown can relax. He knows he can relax. Sometimes he just cool mood. You see just how much he's hard working that real tire. Gotta wonder, guys, how good this man is. After that mistake, Brown just pulled away now a couple of tenths, a couple of bike lengths. That green and blue overalls is so iconic. The orange and white also is iconic, but Brown also knows he has a challenge. He has some challenges to face. Next season, his future isn't secured yet. Brown's future is not secured yet. As per team reports, Brown just might go to a team next year, a factory team, but I feel like Brown's not for that, because Brown satellite team has won a Riders Championship ever since way back in 2000, in the 1990s actually, because Rossi, Brown had a massive wide moment. Lead your minds back to the 1990s, where a rider and an independent satellite team has not won a Riders Championship since in the 1990s. That's how you know Jake Brown is making history. Has the most wins ever by a rookie since Marc Marquez in 2013. He broke the record for the youngest ever rider to win a MotoGP race in Marc Marquez again 2013, and he won a single race. He won his first race as a rookie. Actually no, not his first race, but a first race in I think it was in Argentina, right? It was in Argentina for the first time since 2021 in Jorge Martin. The list goes on and on for his records. Not in Argentina, by the way, it's just Indonesia. Argentina is also pulled away in that, I think. Zarco, Quartararo, Miller as well. They have done so well. There's so much effort, but Jake Brown's has been an unstoppable force this season by far. No one can stop him. Unless a crash, a mistake, or he has to recover some time. But other than that, Brown's just been squeaky clean. And yes, like a couple of DNFs here and there, in crashes such as Aragon and Mugello, and Malaysia. Sorry, not in Malaysia, I mean. But yeah, you get that. But still, Brown has just been squeaky clean when he races. He's been so good. Brown, speed track limits there. 4 more laps to go. Lap 11 No one can stop him. Not even one guy can stop a world champion. Potential world champion. 5 times the gap between himself and Mir, Binda and Vinales. Vinales could be on for a podium here. His first podium. And the first place for Achilles is 2020 since Alicia Spargo. In 2021, actual race that we've actually watched. But aside from that, we might just see a world champion brewing. Jack Miller could have won. Quartararo could have won. Zarco could have won. But we didn't think, after him getting signed by LCR Honda, we didn't think that he would be in this championship conversation for a couple of years. Actually, never. Because we haven't even heard of a guy like Jake Brown, who's never had any experience on bikes like these. Just one click, one learn, and he knows it. He knows the handling. He's a fast learner. He knows how to exploit some hacks, you know, things in the bike. He pulled away a second here in the fastest lap, well, lap 12 for Brown on front tires that are basically dead. And now Lucio Cecchinello might be in the garage just saying, yeah, we need to chill. He needs to chill because he knows this is a crucial victory for the team in red, green and white. He knows it's crucial. Brown knows absolutely everything. He knows they need the championship in order for him to get a sniff of more success, of being the next Marc Marquez, or even the next Jake Brown, because definitely Brown wants to make a name for himself. We've never seen we have never seen a guy like Brown before, as I said. But that doesn't mean we will never see a guy like him ever again, because this truly means, this win for Brown, this championship possibly for Brown, could just be a staple. If you can do anything when you're just learning, you know, everything is possible, anything is possible. 2 laps to go in Australia. 2 laps, oh, and Brown was a little bit unsettled there. He just doesn't need to lose the shift. He knows he doesn't need to lose this. Last time we saw a Honda rookie win a MotoGP championship was Marc Marquez in 2013. The last time we saw a British rider win a MotoGP World Championship, actually I don't know, I'm gonna look that up later. The last time a British rider has ever won a race in MotoGP was Cal Crutchlow in 2018. Last time, sorry, in 2018, the last time we saw a British rider win here in Australia was Cal Crutchlow in 2016. Last time we ever saw a rider who has never been experienced, who's never had the experience on a bike like these, win a race. Ever. No one ever. The final lap of this race, and the final lap of history for what could be an historic rider for Jake Brown himself, a historic achievement possibly. Lucio Cecchinello in the garage might just be laughing, might just be shaking. Because he knows this is crucial. Brown knows this is crucial. I don't understand how Jake Brown put in the fastest lap on those sides. On all sides, if Brown almost makes a mistake, he might just, and Lucio Cecchinella possibly. The television might just be shaking. He's shaking right now. He saw the mistake. He could possibly see the mistake. No way he did not see that mistake for myself. But I think we don't care anymore. Either we win or we lose. We could win the championship at all. We just don't need to make any more mistakes or any more crucial mistakes. As Brown sees track limits there. He knows he doesn't need it. Through the final corner here in Australia. It's a brilliant victory for Honda and Jake Brown, but most importantly, Jake Brown wins the 2022 MotoGP Riders Championship. He wins for Honda for the very first time. A Honda rider, a Honda rookie rider has ever won a MotoGP World Championship since Marc Marquez in 2013 on a factory Honda. Jake Brown did this on the satellite Honda team. An unbelievable performance from him. He takes the win ahead of Mir, Vinales, Binder, Oliveira, Quartararo, Zarco. Unfortunate for both Frenchmen, they were stuck behind Miguel Oliveira that entire race. Unfortunately for them, they lost out. Rins, Aleix Espargaro, Marc Marquez in 10th. There's Bagnaia, Bezzecchi, Bastianini, Jack Miller in his home race had a terrible race. And Jorge Martin in 15th. Wow. First of all, an unbelievable race. Just splendid. The move, well, not the move. I mean, we were stuck behind this man for the entire weekend, for the almost the entirety of the race, but we overtook him. These three were just following each other. First time a non-Ducati, sorry, not a Ducati, was never. Sorry, the top 5 was not full face of Ducati. Rather, I've never had a single Ducati in the history of MotoGP since the last season. Since it's been a long time actually. Trigger seat. You can see how I break it or. Yeah, we made a mistake right here. The tires gave up. And this was the championship. We know that we've done it. We know to ourselves that we've done it.
A long race weekend
comes. Rider standings. Well, Zarco and Quartararo don't move. Miller there, 59 points back. Still battle for 4th place. Bagnaia had a wretched season so far. I think the third best Ducati. So the third best Ducati. Factory Ducati, I mean. Then team championship, we do not have a chance. anymore. Just check it or you get back the points. Get back into the championship, but we can still get third, which is good for LCR Honda. Better than the rest of the Honda team by a lot, so that is good. Then, yeah, constructors, Honda could also win it, and we might just get a factory ride. But here it is, then. Podium celebration.
Park Ferme to see the race winner, who is rightly celebrating with his mechanics.
You're gonna see
like this, it will be difficult
how
to keep up with
we've done it. We've done it. The first British rider to ever win a MotoGP championship. Since
it's been a full-on weekend, but the time has come to celebrate the 3 MotoGP riders who have made the difference today. The crowd is rightly celebrating. These guys are putting on a great race.
we have not had a MotoGP World Champion since 19. We've not had a British champion since 1976, Barry Sheen. We skipped the podium celebrations, but we've done it. We are the MotoGP World Champion. We've done the work. We've got a contract proposal for LCR Honda. 800 grand, that's good. Oh, that is good. Trigger C, 14 races, 9 podiums, 7 pole positions, 5 MotoGP victories, secures us the championship. As well, on the second class, AORR wins the 2022 Moto2 championship, and then Ethan Guevara with the 2022 Moto3 championship. 45 or 225, so yeah, that's gonna do it. We'll see you in the next one. We might just accept that offer from LCR Honda. So until then, goodbye, take care, enjoy the rest of the day. We'll see you in Formula 1.